and we have something completely new. I have a new sofa behind me. I've not been on Gran Turismo for 2 weeks, mainly because, new sofa kind of disrupts the setup a little bit, and haven't got around to fixing the setup with the new sofa. And yeah, just like life and stuff getting in the way. And I just didn't like any of the tracks. I basically saved you a really boring week last week. Last week's races were just awful. Don't know what Polyphony were thinking. Just, who wants to see really slow cars not overtaking each other around a track where you can't overtake? You know, it was crap, so I didn't bother. This week we are back. We have got Super Formula cars, which are Japan's answer to Formula 2. Some may even say to Formula 1, but no, they're not really as fast as Formula 1 cars. They are fast though. We'll show you what the car looks like. This is my Super Formula car. Nice big wide thing. It has got DRS, it's got overtake mode, it's got all kinds of goodies on it. But we won't get to see any of that in action today because I'm not going to be doing any racing. If you want to watch any racing, go watch Super GT or someone, I'm sure he's doing some, so go watch Disney or someone like that. What I'm here to show, what I'm here to prove today is you can't drive a Super Formula car competitively from a sofa. All new sofa, and it's got a few problems and you're going to witness them as we go around the lap. This is going to be quite difficult. So I'm going to get going. We've got traction control on, where I'm racing soft tyres, and I'm going to race from this view. I quite like this view on this car. This is, I think, this view I think is more realistic than the driver's eye one, because the driver's eye one doesn't account for peripheral vision at all. I mean, as a driver, you see more than that. So I've not done any laps of this track in this car so far. So this is my install lap. We're just going to go around, we're going to take it easy. We're just going to see what the car's got. I can obviously go faster than this, but I just want to see what the car's got. I don't want to bin it. So let's just see what she's got. See how fast we can take Degma 1. See if we can take it with just a tiny lift. I could have taken it with less of a lift, and I've gone slightly wide, slightly deep into Degma 2. And this is where the sofa is a problem. Watch this. My hands actually cannot go beyond that. That is as much steering lock as I've got. Is basically, watch again, to here, that's where my hand is. Unless I put my hand down my pants, I actually can't turn the car. And there's nothing I can do about this. The new sofa is a lot higher than the old sofa. And you can actually see that in the picture as well. If I just pause, just look how high the back of the sofa is here, and compared to my head, and compared to the room above me here. I've not lowered the camera, I am just sat higher. And the steering wheel has got about that much gap at most between the wheel and my legs, and at the centre where the bottom of the wheel is, there's no gap. It's basically just rubbing my bits as I go around the lap. So it's an interesting setup, and I'm sorry to say, but my days of Gran Turismo streaming are going to be coming to an end, because there isn't actually a solution to this that I can just roll out straight away. The only solution I can think of so far is to put the entire system on stilts and have the wheel up here somewhere, because I've probably got a bit of leeway up here to get, you know, the wheel up a bit higher. But yeah, there's not going to be much that I can do about it, to be honest. The wheel is at the stand is at its maximum height that it will go. I can't extend it any further towards me because the props aren't long enough. And if I can tilt it further upwards, I can have it higher. But then the problem is that I want the wheel probably that much higher, and if I put it on the next setting, it basically goes to that much higher. So I'm going to be like driving like this, and I can't even see over the steering wheel. It also comes with another problem that you can't see, which is that I need legs like Richard Osman to reach the pedals at the moment. If you don't know who Richard Osman is, he's a British celebrity with very long legs. Sort of like Greg Rutherford, again British. If you're British, you'll get who that is. You need really long legs, because right now, like to have this at its maximum height, it's also its maximum length, because it's the same piece of, the same stand, the same bar. So this is what I'm dealing with. We've paused it halfway around the lap, so let's carry on. Let's at least do a lap. I mean, right, my hand's touching my crotch right now. I mean, I suppose the tagline is driving pleasure. It's very pleasurable to drive this car. Every time I take a hairpin, I'm stroking myself. And we don't have 7 gears. I'm going for 7th gear, but we don't have 7. I mean, what I could do is I could increase the steering sensitivity so that I only have to turn the steering wheel a little bit, but that's probably a very bad idea. Quiet because I was really out of position there, I was really out of sync. This is a really poor lap. And I'm what I'm trying to do to turn the car in the hairpins is I'm trying to hold the top of the steering wheel instead of the bottom. I'm trying to sort of reach over. It's a very fun car to drive. It's just not so fun on a sofa. I mean, I can't even get enough steering wheel angle to make it through 130R. Ah! Didn't take long before I crashed it. I'll tell you what I do want to do though. I want to do this. Bit of rear bias. You definitely want to have rear brake bias into turn 1s and 2, plural, into both turn 1s. Rear bias. Did I say front earlier? I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, you want rear bias into these corners. I was going to say, I seem to struggle to get the car to turn in there, but again, it's just my willy that's in the way. It really is just like I can't turn the wheel any more than that. And then, then I spin out and lose it. Oh my god, I'm driving with no traction control to be fair, which I'm not a professional. Oh, I managed to even miss the corner before the first corner. Turn -1. So far, I'm proving that you probably can drive the Formula car from us over. It's just that I can't. That was a slight lift on the exit there. I think if I was just to practice a little bit here, I could almost overcome the disadvantage of the steer. Oh, I just want to make sure it's giving me a helmet for that. It probably still will. Oh, it still did. What a surprise. Gran Turismo. I mean, yes, okay, that was an actual corner cut, but still, why do you penalise the next lap? Every rant, once again, that penalises the next lap instead of the lap you're on. What's the point, Gran Turismo, please? This is really uncomfortable. Okay, don't put it too soon this time. But I've still got two wheels on the grass. I've got to admit at this stage that a lot of this is just that I'm crap. I've shaved 9 seconds off my best. If I just do the same again, I'm learning slowly. To take the easiest corner on the track. I'm slowly getting there. Slowly. Another 3 seconds, and I'm officially still slow. I blame the sofa. It's the sofa's fault. Tenth down. I'm 3/10 down. And that's that ruined. Although the entry there was better than the entry on all the other laps. Just massively missed the apex there. Just balancing the car on my wheel. Come on, I can do this. I can do a lap that isn't crap. That was ropey. I'm getting there, but the answer so far to the question, can you drive a Super Formula car from a sofa, is you actually kind of can. Apparently most of the deficiencies are me. That and the fact that at Suzuki you've got to basically be perfect, otherwise you just don't get a lap time. I need to be able to open the throttle earlier there, but the car's sliding between the apexes. I lost time there, spinning the wheels. But I gained time. I took one less gear shift on the way into the first part of Spoon. And I had a feeling that I could get away with that, and it turns out you can. So I'm not going faster than my personal best, but I'm getting the hang of it. That was better. Didn't get a wheel spin this time, so gaining through here. And I missed that. Ooh. Well, I've lost time, but I just about hung on. I was going to say I missed the first apex and I knew I was in trouble right from that moment onwards. Somehow, that wasn't a bad lap. I mean, relatively speaking. Scruffy, but I'm on pace with my best. God, this car. Okay, so there's potential now. Just need to not be silly. I'm losing a lot of time there in turn one. gauges hold it together now. My last sector was terrible, so let's just try and make the time back up. Oh, damn it. It's the hairpin where the sofa's really causing the biggest problem. I was up through the whole lap and I was a pussy. That, on the other hand, went relatively well. Yay! Right, let's go for one more. The unconventional way to take turn one. I was really pushing then. I was just like, yeah, can I absolutely just beast it, spoon, and try and make the time back up? But the answer was no. What's my optimum time? Optimum. Where is it? Optimum, down at the bottom. 138.19. I think that without this crazy setup, then I could definitely be a second a lap faster. And with practice, maybe 1.5. Because what you're seeing here is basically me practicing. This isn't like a finished article, which always makes me look a bit worse. You know, what I do basically when I play Gran Turismo is just off screen, off air. I sort of practice for like an hour, maybe an hour and a half. I tend to study a lot of the replays of the top guys. I don't rely on them because these days I can generally figure out the right way around corners. This is a bit different. I've not figured out turn 1. Definitely not. It feels like I need to be taking less out of the apex of the first part of turn 1 and then into turn 1.5/turn 2. I need to be further out wide so that I can sweep in, and I need to try and get a bit less understeer. Other corners I'm just struggling on the hairpin, but it is the sofa. It is the fact that I can't get I'm having to turn the wheel like this through the hairpin rather than like sort of, you know, instead of doing that. I mean, right now my hand is basically in my crotch, punching myself in the crotch. So, you know, what I'm having to do is sort of like that, holding it up here, and then, you know, you can't really be as smooth that way. And it's the same with the final chicane as well. The final chicane, because you have to go lock to lock to the chicane, you have to basically go one way then the other, and I'm basically just punching myself in each ball. So it's difficult. Unfortunately, my old sofa is now in sofa heaven, so I can't get that back. Where does this leave the channel? So this leaves the channel basically in limbo. I'm not going to be doing many videos, and the sort of videos I'll be doing won't be serious ones. Definitely no competitive racing. Might just make a fool of myself or something, just every now and again, just to keep up appearances. And to be honest, I've not seen many views. I know I've not done it seriously, and I know I've not got a proper microphone, and I've not got a proper setup with like thumbnails and stuff like that. But, you know, it's like chicken and egg, because I need a few views to justify putting in the time to do that. There we are, by the way, there's the lap times. So I am basically a 1.5 seconds off being competitive. I would say competitive is 3rd place on my leaderboard there. Mind you, Alex Marino is really fast, and you know, his lap time there, that's probably going to be like an A-class pole or something like that. That's a great time. And Flopsy will be like in S-class races, no doubt. Flopsy's like world class. So, yeah, disappointing to still be last on my leaderboard. Smitty down there in 5th, another B-class driver. So if I'm not even the fastest B-class driver out of my own friends, then, you know, it's not going to be a good time, is it? I think it's a shame I've not done any racing. The race changes tomorrow, so this is the last day of Suzuka. It's a shame because Suzuka and fast cars always throws up exciting racing. You'll find lots of crashes, lots of spins and accidents, because I'm not making excuses, but at Suzuka you either get it right or you don't. You know, you saw me run slightly wide and you're in the gravel. You've got corners where it's damn dare on the brakes. Like turn 1, you've got to get your turning point and braking and turning into the first part of turn 1 and turn 2 perfect. Otherwise, you're either going to be really slow or you're going to crash. And it's the same with Spoon Corner as well. If you miss the apex on the turn into turn part 1 of Spoon, I was going to say turn 1, part 1 of Spoon, if you miss that apex on the way in, you're on the AstroTurf on the way out, and then you're just going to go off into the gravel. So what I'm saying, and the hairpin, is so difficult not to spin. What I'm saying is, if I'd have done a few races, we might have seen some entertainment, because there'll be people crashing. It will be a survival race. and it'll just be a case of be consistent and just keep your lap times consistent. But I'm not going to do any racing on this. I'm not really interested, and yeah, just what can I say? I've managed to rub myself in an interesting, gentlemanly way whilst driving around Suzuka, and the result is a lap time that's utter crap. I'm going to just do one last thing. This is just for the thumbnail. I thought this would make quite a funny little thumbnail. Can I get this guy to drive the car? Can I do that? No, he's too small. He's too small. Can we make it look like he's... No, we can't. Ah, he makes a noise. I forgot he makes a noise. Yeah, this is just a random Star Warsy thing that I've got. the new good guy on Gran Turismo. Yeah, the new Gran Turismo champion. Oh, he's fallen over. Oh, he's still doing better than me. And now he's fallen off the sofa. So thanks for watching. Anyway, I'm going to stop babbling. We've done 36 minutes of foolery, and courtesy of new sofa, I'm finished with Gran Turismo for a while. So I'll see you when I next see you. I'll see you when I look at you. I'll probably not see most of you because none of you actually exist. I actually have no viewers, but you know, see you around.